my clock, I can't stop. Fuck around, make my 40 pop. No popcorn, I pop pistols. Reaming my body, clothing no issue. Bitch, you look sick, you need a tissue. You drop a body, I just might bless you. I'm metrosexual.
What is going on, guys? It's Wraith here, back with another video. Now, I'm sure all of you guys know that last night or early this morning, Season 10 or Season X actually dropped, and there's a lot of things that changed. Honestly, not as much as I thought there would be, but just in today's video, I'm going to be going over some of the main things that changed and what kind of my thoughts are for the Season X and what kind of is happening. Now, obviously, some of you guys don't really care about my opinion, and that's understandable. So I will be also going through some big changes that happened for Season X. So if you guys are looking forward to that, make sure you slap a like button, comment what you want to see for a future video, hit that subscribe button, and use creator code WraithFN while buying the Battle Pass. That would help me so much, and I'd appreciate it so much. But yeah, let's get right into today's video. So the first thing that I guess we have to talk about, that with the second I saw the Fortnite trailer, I was like, oh no, this season is going to be not very good, is the Brute. Now, for those of you who don't know, that's basically the new vehicle inside of Fortnite Battle Royale. It's basically like a mecha suit that you can literally run around with, and you can have one person or two people in it. One person drives, one person shoots, or you can switch between the two if you're solo. And as of right now, this thing is just so overpowered. Like, it's not even funny. It's just so dumb. Like, I don't understand why they added this in the game. It's definitely like a cool thing. Like, I definitely get the addition of it, but I don't think it should be added into normal playlists or into competitive at all. Like, it should not be an arena. Personally, like I said, it's a cool addition, I guess you could say, for certain things. Like, it'd be a really cool LTM, I think. I think a lot of people would enjoy it, and it'd be kind of fun. They spawned a lot, and a lot of people were, like, pretty aggressive in it or whatever, and it was a special LTM. I feel like that would be fine. But in arena or even pubs, honestly, like, it's just overpowered. Like, unless they nerf it a ton, I think it's just going to be super bad, because it's just unfortunate. Like, they should not have it in the game right now. They didn't even, it looks so overpowered. Like, they haven't even balanced it yet, so they definitely needed to do some more testing. For those of you guys that don't know, basically, it has like just huge cannons, and you have tons of health. So one of the weapons is a shotgun with 10 clip size, and it does 50 damage each with a 1.5 headshot multiplier, as well as it shoots 10 missiles at the same time. Also, you can donate like 200 mats towards it, and it guarantees you like a 5-second shield for your mech, so like basically they can't shoot at it. It's just so overpowered right now. Like, if you go and watch Bizzle's, my stream, even Tifu's stream, they're literally getting killed by, and they're like, this is so stupid. Like, this should not be in the game. Again, I'd understand if they put it into LTM or something, or yeah, if they have it in pubs, maybe one or two, and whatever, they maybe nerf it a little bit, that'll be fine. But if it's in like arena and stuff, that's just not that cool. Now let's talk about the vaults, and basically what they vaulted and what I think is a good vault. And I'm only going to be talking about like the ones that actually matter. And the first thing is the Baller, which I honestly think is a good idea from Epic. The Baller definitely was a little bit overpowered. Like, only 7 out of the 10 World Cup winners were all actually using the Baller, and that's how they did so well in the World Cup against the pros. That's just kind of a little stat, but like, as you guys know, the Baller is pretty OP, and I'm kind of glad they vaulted it, but at the same time I'm not, because that just means more people will be landing at like map locations now instead of on balls in competitive. But I guess you kind of have to do that to get rid of it, so I understand why they did it. Then they also removed the semi-auto sniper, which honestly is just, that's good addition. They kind of fixed the loot pool a little bit with that, because it wasn't a very good gun, no one used it. They also vaulted the mounted turret and the airstrike, which again, no one really used that much, and it just was taking up an extra inventory slot and just an extra spawn for loot, which no one really used, so I understand why they took it out. And those are some good things. I actually enjoyed that. Honestly, I kind of wish they took out a couple more items, like the drum shotgun, even maybe the drum gun, the burst SMG, stuff like that. The storm, like, I think they, or the whatever, that storm flipper, whatever you throw, I think they definitely should have taken those out. But I mean, whatever, I guess they did a little bit, which is not bad. But then I didn't really understand why they took out the flint knock as well as shadows, as well as the glider redeploy item. They said that for competitive or even in pubs or whatever, there'll be that thing where basically you can, in the future, you're going to be able to move around the map, no problem. Which, honestly, again, I still don't think they should have taken away, like, shadows and all that, because right now, all you have is launch pads and impulses, which is not that much for movement, for, like, honestly. But maybe if they add something eventually, like, we'll see, then I'll change my mind a little bit. But yeah, and also the quad crasher, again, just that mobility I don't really get, but they said they're going to fix that, so I guess we just have to wait and see if they actually are going to fix it. But yeah, I mean, this loophole kind of helped. They nerfed or they took out a couple of things that are interesting, a couple of things that are bad. But I don't know. I think they definitely could have taken out more and made the game a little bit more fun. Taking out, like I said, the drum shotgun, drum gun, burst SMG, a couple, even like 2 or 3 more guns would have been a huge difference, and that would have made the world of difference for making it more enjoyable and more fun. But again, I understand why they didn't take out too much, because they like having like a variety of things. And I'm honestly surprised they didn't add any new weapons or anything yet. I don't know why. I'm honestly not sure. Maybe they just wanted to. They're maybe updating new or uploading new weapons like in the future of the season. I don't know. But yeah, kind of an interesting thing. Now let's talk about Arena. And basically they added more arenas. They added 3 more kind of leagues, I guess you could say, you could go to. They definitely switched up the point pool. I honestly haven't looked at it, so I'm not going to say it yet. But it's basically, I think it's just very similar to the last arena. Like, it's very, very close to the same thing. Basically, you get a lot of points. Instead of getting like 1 point for a limb, you get like 20, but that 20 technically kind of means 1, like, you know what I mean? So kind of is the same thing. Hopefully this makes it a little bit more competitive, just because the last arena wasn't very good. Like, it was pretty bad. Like, you'd find 6 people rotating zone. I'd find more people in a pub sometimes, so hopefully this kind of helps save arena a little bit. We'll see though, like, again, a little bit too early to tell. They said they were going to introduce a new leaderboards, but they haven't, so I'm pretty curious to see what they do, because they said they were going to release it, but I was hoping for it at the start of the season, just to give people a more incentive to kind of grind the arena and get up and stay up at high points, but they have yet to do that, so I'm interested to see what they do about that. They also took out arena duos, which I don't know if that's like a permanent thing or something they just did for right now. Honestly, really, really weird decision. I do not understand at all why they would do that. If it's permanent, definitely a dumb play by Epic. Like, sure, I understand if they want to get it more into trios and squad tournaments, etc., but I don't understand why you take out duos. Like, duos is definitely very competitive and very enjoyable to watch, very enjoyable to play, good way to meet people, etc. I don't understand why they take it out. Hopefully it's just a thing that they kind of take out for a little bit right now. Again, don't ask me. I don't work at Epic, but it's very weird. I don't really understand why they did that. Then the one kind of positive thing I like about this season so far is I do like the skins and the battle pass. I think they're pretty sick. A lot of people said that they're just recycling the old skins, like the Sparkling Specialist, the Rust Lord, the Black Knight, etc. And yeah, I agree, they kind of are. But honestly, I kind of think, I kind of like them, like, not gonna lie. I kind of like the Silver Knight and the new Rust Lord, etc. like that. I think they're pretty cool. Some people, like I said, think they're recyclings, like just reusing them, and they're not that creative. But I personally think they're pretty dope. I like them. I like this battle pass. This is probably one of my favorite battle passes in a while, I think, personally. Yeah, so not bad. And then the last thing we're going to talk about is the map change. So there was almost no map change in this downtime or patch or whatever you want to call it. Basically the only thing that happened was they took out Dusty Divot, which unfortunately for me is my landing spot for arena and tournaments, so rip me. But they added back the old factories as well as Sugar, or what I call Sugar, those kind of place with 3 buildings. And honestly, I kind of like that. I think they're pretty cool places to land. I think they're pretty interesting. They're probably going to be hotspots for a while. But honestly, besides that, they didn't do any map changes, which I think kind of weird. They said that there should be something like changing every single week, which is kind of interesting to me because apparently they're going to be adding in a different kind of location or bringing back like whaling or something, like gonna slowly put in something different every single week. You can already see a couple things spawning in around the map. For example, a place from whaling, like a tree, a place from Flush Factories, the old chair, like stuff like that, slowly are returning to the game. So I'm interested to see if they slowly revert the map. What I think about that is I think it's interesting. It's definitely a change. It's going to be a little bit confusing for competitive because you're always going to have to be changing your drop spot if they do decide to make it like every single week they change something pretty big. It's going to be kind of frustrating, honestly, but I feel like it'd be cool for the game. I feel like it'd be an interesting kind of change, I guess you could say. But yeah, that's basically it for Season 10. My overall thoughts are I don't like what they did competitively. I'm sure all of you guys already know that a lot of people on Reddit or pros aren't that too happy. I think the Brute needs to be either vaulted or nerfed or taken out of competitive, put into its own playlist, something like that. That thing needs to go. They should have vaulted a little bit more weapons, but I kind of like the skins and I kind of like how they're doing this map change supposedly. So overall, I don't think it's that bad season for competitive. I think it's really bad. I'm not happy with competitive. But overall, for just a casual player, I understand that it's kind of interesting. It looks kind of decent. But yeah, that's basically it for my thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you comment what you want to see for a future video. Hit that subscribe button and use creator code WraithFN in the item shop. Have a good one, everyone. Peace.